All right, y'all, I got my Pillsbury cinnamon rolls here. Now, this is a dessert I've made before, and I know a lot of y'all really liked it, so I'm making a new version, and we're just gonna put all these cinnamon rolls, I'm gonna save this icing. We're gonna put all these cinnamon rolls right in our 9x13 baking dish, all right? And we grease this up real nice. So we're just gonna line all these up. All right, just like so. So in the first recipe I made with the cinnamon rolls, I did not use the Pillsbury. I used the Great Value brand. But for this one, I'm doctoring it up a little bit, so I decided to go with these better cinnamon rolls. These just cook up a little better. They're a little thicker, so I like using them for this version of the recipe, all right? So we're just gonna line all these up. All right. And yes, we usually have one extra, but I don't like to waste, so I just kind of rip this apart and I just put these little pieces in wherever they might fit, okay? We're gonna use this whole thing, y'all. All right, I'm so excited. I love making this dish. All right, next we're gonna take some heavy whipping cream and we're just gonna drizzle this all around our cinnamon rolls, all right? So I don't usually measure the cream, but what you wanna look for here is that the cream is about halfway up the cinnamon rolls. And you just wanna make sure that you put some cream on every roll, all right? And then once it's about halfway up, that looks good. That's perfect, that's how much we need. All right, so our next step here, this is where I change it up a little bit. We have a can of apple pie filling. Now y'all, I tried this the other day. I made this and it is so good. So I wanted to show y'all. I can't get these apples out. Good thing I have a spatula right here. So we're just gonna take these right out of the can. All right, and I love using these because they're already sweet and they already have that good seasoning on them. So it's real easy, y'all. You just need a few ingredients and this is gonna be a delicious, delicious dessert. You can even have it as like a little brunch treat. And you know what, my husband loves this. I made this for him the other day because you know what, sometimes I make these recipes before I cook them for y'all just to make sure they're good, you know, because I don't want to be showing you anything that's not good. And he loved these. He ate almost the whole pan. Can y'all believe that? I have self-control, but he don't. He eats it all. All right, so you know what, you can just spread them out a little bit, but that actually looks perfect, just like that. All right, our next step here, we're gonna take, right here I have about, what is this, about 1/3 cup of melted butter. All right, and then here I have some cinnamon sugar. So we're gonna add a little cinnamon sugar to this, and you know, again, I don't really measure it, I just pour some in. Now we don't need too much because that's why I like using these apples, because they're already sweet. All right, so we're just gonna mix that in. And then we also gonna add one of the icing packages, or the icing containers from the cinnamon roll can, all right? We're just gonna add these just like so. We're gonna get this all out. All right, so we're just gonna mix this all together real nice. And if y'all wanna use both containers of the icing, you can. Sometimes I pour one on at the end, and sometimes I just use one because it's already sweet. Again, these apples are already seasoned and already sweet. All right, y'all, so that's it. And then you know what? We almost forgot my secret ingredient I use in all my desserts, a little bit of sea salt. And we're just gonna put that right on top of our apples, all right? Okay, so now we're gonna take our mixture. It's the cinnamon sugar mixed with about 1/3 cup of melted butter and one of the icing packets. And we're just gonna pour this right on top of our apples, all right? Oh my goodness, y'all, this is gonna be so good. What is better than an apple cinnamon dessert? You asking me? I'm asking you. Nothing in my opinion. This is gonna be delicious. All right, look at that, y'all. This smells so good already. I can't wait to get this out of the oven. All right, so now all we're gonna do here, very important, we gotta cover this with foil. You wanna completely seal this while you're cooking it, all right? We're gonna cover this with foil. We're gonna bake it in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. All right, y'all, I took this out of the oven a little while ago because I wanted to let it cool off. But here we have our cinnamon roll apple bake. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. Oh, it's still hot. This smells so good. I wish y'all could be here and smell this in my kitchen, or I could send it through the phone. I'm sure Apple will figure that out soon enough. Let's get some of this. Oh my goodness, these cinnamon rolls, y'all. So I made a recipe like this before where you just make the cinnamon rolls, but today I decided to add some apple pie filling. Oh my goodness, y'all. These are just amazing, okay? And you can add other fruits if you'd like as well. But I think what goes better with apples than cinnamon? So you take your cinnamon rolls, we got our apple, and you know what else? You can even put some ice cream on this if you'd like, but I like it just like this. I'm gonna take a bite. It's gonna be so hot, but you know what? I don't care because this smells so good. And how can I not eat this right now? I don't know. It's just impossible.